Big Meech has officially called out 50 Cent in an explosive clash of titans after the brutal fallout with Lil Meech, declaring that although his son made mistakes, 50 had no right to discipline him. And just like that, the mentor-protégé drama has erupted into an all-out war between two street legends, with fists, pride, and legacy now hanging in the balance. Nobody expected it to go this far. Nobody imagined a world where Big Meech, the original Black Mafia family boss, a living legend in the game, would publicly challenge 50 Cent, the man who built an empire around Meech's life story. But everything changed the moment Lil Meech was allegedly beaten after supposedly snitching on some remaining BMF operations. The streets whispered it was 50 who ordered the beating, and Charleston White, to everyone's shock, even backed 50 for doing it. But behind prison walls, where loyalty is the final law, Big Meech wasn't silent. He was furious. In a recorded phone call from federal prison that quickly went viral, Big Meech didn't mince words. His voice was calm, but sharp. His tone was measured, but thunderous. He said it straight. Yeah, my son made mistakes. But that ain't no excuse for another man to put hands on him. 50 know damn well I ain't never asked for that. He crossed the line. He ain't no father figure. He just a TV boss. And if he want to act like he run BMF, then tell him to come fight me. I'm still Meech. Ain't nothing changed. That one clip set the entire internet on fire. This wasn't just a disagreement anymore. This was war. And it wasn't the kind of beef built on Twitter fingers and subliminal posts. This was legacy warfare. A public collision between a man who lived the BMF life and the man who televised it. A king versus a kingmaker. Loyalty versus control. And from that moment, hip-hop knew everything had changed. See, let's back up for a second. When 50 Cent launched the BMF series, he did it with love and respect. Or so it seemed. He brought in Lil Meech, gave him acting lessons, and promised to tell the story the right way. He said it was about honoring Big Meech, keeping the BMF legacy alive through art and business. And for a while, it worked. The series blew up. The streets loved it. Big Meech himself gave it his blessing from behind bars. But then the whisper started that Lil Meech was slipping, missing meetings, getting reckless. And then came the betrayal, the alleged snitching on some deep-rooted BMF secrets. That's when 50 allegedly stepped in and had Lil Meech handled. The streets said he got beat up. Charleston White said 50 did the right thing. And fans picked sides. But Big Meech? He wasn't picking sides. He was drawing battle lines. Sources close to Meech say he felt humiliated, disrespected, not just because of what happened to his son, but because of the message it sent. That 50 Cent, a man from outside the BMF bloodline, thought he had the right to discipline Meech's own flesh and blood. In the prison code of honor, that's a major violation. And so, from the walls of USP Pollock, Big Meech made a move nobody saw coming. He challenged 50 Cent to a fight, not a rap battle, not a TV debate, a real man-to-man confrontation. Because in his mind, if 50's bold enough to hurt his son, then he better be bold enough to face the father. The internet went wild. Fans were stunned. Was this really happening? Was Big Meech, still serving a 30-year sentence, really trying to square up with one of the most powerful men in entertainment? Yes, and he meant it. Insiders close to Meech say he's not backing down. He doesn't want to kill 50. He doesn't even want to ruin the show. He just wants respect. And if that means going head-to-head, even from behind bars, so be it. According to one of his closest confidants, Meech is about principles. Always has been. You don't touch his son without going through him. Period. 50 forgot who made this whole thing possible. But here's where it gets even deeper. 50 Cent, known for his trolling and social media antics, didn't take it lightly. Instead of laughing it off, he went on IG Live with a cryptic post. When you build someone's house and they burn the door, don't expect me to knock next time. This ain't the old BMF. This is mine now. That only made things worse. Because now, it wasn't just about the fight. It was about ownership. About who really controls the BMF legacy. Is it the man who lived it or the man who profits from it? Fans are torn. Some say 50 is just enforcing structure, that he gave Lil Meech the opportunity of a lifetime, and got stabbed in the back. Others say he overstepped. That beating someone else's son, especially the son of Big Meech, is a move that can't be forgiven. And now, even free Big Meech movements are using the situation to rally support. Meech wouldn't be in this situation if he was free, they argue. He would have handled things the right way. On the other hand, 50's camp isn't backing down either. According to insiders at Gnet Film and Television, 50 feels betrayed, like he poured millions into the BMF story, only to have the real players turn against him. They say 50's hurt, not just angry. He believed in Lil Meech, treated him like family. So when that loyalty cracked, so did the gloves. But Big Meech ain't buying it. In another call, he reportedly told a close friend, "This was never about TV. This was about trust. And when you break that, you gotta face the music. I ain't scared of no cameras. I want my respect." Straight up. So what happens now? No one knows. There's talk of 50 Cent visiting the prison to settle things privately. There's also talk of Big Meech's lawyers drafting a public statement distancing him from the show entirely. And if that happens, it's a disaster for 50. The authenticity of BMF rests on Big Meech's approval. Without that, the show loses its heart. And while fans love the drama, the emotional cost is real. Lil Meech is caught in the middle, disgraced in some circles, pitted in others. Rumors say he's been trying to mend things privately, but neither side is budging. He's torn between two fathers, the man who raised him by blood and the man who raised